Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to our class today. So we are going to be learning a new letter sound, but before we do that we are going to tell a story. Now I would like you to listen to my story. I have a donkey and my donkey is very noisy. He always disturbs everybody around the compound, and each time he disturbs that he makes noise, he makes the sound E or. Now, children, remember we learned the letter sound or in our previous class. So today, the donkey made the sound E. The other time, the donkey made the sound or. So you make the sound E. How do you make the sound? You put your hand on your head and pretend to take your two arms backward, making the sound E, making the sound E, making the sound E. And this letter sound makes the sound E, makes the sound E. How do we write this letter sound, everybody? Now, remember this letter sound is a small letter sound that sits on the blue line. So how do we write it? You pick your pencil in the middle of the two blue line, you slant it up and you give a backward curve. Now you take another point, you pick a point again, you slant up and a backward curve. Now these two letters, when we have two A together, it makes the sound E. It makes the sound E. And this letter sound makes the sound E. This letter sound over here makes the sound E. Now we are going to move over. How do we read words that has this letter sound in them? Remember, when you see two A together, the two A makes the sound E. Makes the sound E. Now we are going to read the first word. Now in that first word, we have a first letter sound. And that letter sound is just the letter sound that we just learned. Who can tell me that letter sound, what it says? Who can make the sound of that letter? That letter makes the sound E. Makes the sound E. Now let's read that word. The first sound there says E. And the second one says L. Now can we put it together? We have ill. Ill. Put them together faster. Ill. Faster. Ill. Good job. Now let's read the second word. The first letter sound in that second word says S. And the second letter sound makes the sound E. Now can we put it together? S, E. Together. C. Good job. Let's go over to the third letter sound. The third letter sound says, we have the first letter sound, the third letter word. In that third letter word, we have the first letter sound. And the first letter sound makes the sound B. Makes the sound B. Now the second letter sound in that word says E. Now can we put it together? We have B, E. Put it together, B. Good job. Now we are going to read the last word. The last word, we have the first letter sound. We have the first letter sound, B. We have the second letter sound, E. And we have the third letter sound, F. Can we put it together? B, E, F. What does it say? Beef. Now give yourselves a rolling clap. Roll it up, tush, 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 and done. Good job. Now we are moving over to the next one. We have these pictures, children. We're going to look out for the picture that doesn't have the letter sound E when we make the word. Now you're going to tell and listen very well and to tell the position where you hear the letter sound E. Now the first picture says B. Children, can you hear the sound E in B? Good job. The sound E is at the end. B, E, B. Now we are going to listen for the second name. The picture says sheep. Sheep. Did you hear the sound E in sheep? Yes. The sound is at the middle of the world. Sheep, sheep. Now look at the third picture. What does that picture say? Do you know the name of the picture? Have you ever seen that? The name is crab. Crab. Did you hear the sound E in crab? No. So we are going to cancel crab because it doesn't have the letter sound E. It doesn't have the letter sound E. Good job. Now we are going to read little small sentences that doesn't really make meaning. Now we are going to read the first sentence. And this sentence, remember we say when A is on its own, it says A. It becomes bossy and makes the sound A. Now we are going to read A. At, flat. Hill, hill. A flat hill. Good job. We're going to read the second word. The second sentence says a plain rain coat. A plain rain coat. Good job. The third sentence says a in green jeep. A green jeep. Good job. And we're going to read the last sentence. We have a. Then we go sick. Dog. A sick dog. Good job. Now, in our next class, we are going to look at other ways we can make the letter sound E. But before we do that, we're going to sing our song for the letter sound. The song goes like this. See the donkey in its stall. E-O is its call. This letter sound has the same sound with the O sound. And the same action with the O sound. This song is also the same with the O sound. Good job. And in our next class, we are going to look at all the letter sound that makes the sound E. All the letter sound that makes the sound E. We call them the alternative letter sound to the letter sound E. See you next time and have a very good day.